Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here with you briefly today. Got in here late. We had a bunch of stuff going on here getting ready for this active weather situation, so let's dig right in. Right now raining across central and parts of eastern Kentucky. It's not raining everywhere out east. Your temperatures have been just fine. I mean, we sit in the 50s. I've got 64 and 63 degrees out there. You throw the rain out of the equation and you have yourself a pretty nice day. But this is a waterlogged pattern. Yeah, we need a little water. We do. But this is a lot, and it's going to come in a short amount of time. We get a little closer to some of these showers. You can see how we get the pockets of heavier rain, some of that showing up here in Lexington, and then along Interstate 64. It's shifted to the north, but there for a while, I mean, it was just a steady stream of heavier rain there all along the interstate. You look at this flow of moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. You got a boundary out here that's hanging out, and it works as essentially a train track in the atmosphere for these cars, or train cars, to travel along, and that enhances rainfall, and that's what you're running into out there. Look at this. No flood advisory, flood watch, anything like that. There's some hydrological outlooks issued for our area, but no true watch. But you can see it down in Tennessee. Look at that big dense fog advisory covering so many states, one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. We head through time. You see those rounds of rain to continue. Eastern Kentucky, for you folks that are watching out there, it's going to come for you as well. You're going to see more of that rain out there. What will happen is we catch a little break, and then it feeds in again for your Thursday. I think between now and by tomorrow night, we could pick up maybe 1 to 3 total inches. Now, 3 inches is going to be the high end of that spectrum, but that's what can happen. But we get into Friday, and I really think we're in pretty good shape as far as the wet weather is concerned. We have some drying. It's not going to be a pretty day by any means, but you are going to dry up some out there as we get to that side of it. You see the rain chances today, tomorrow, backing off Friday, back again on Saturday with maybe another local heavy amount trying to come into play. Here's the system overall. Let me just show this to you, and then we'll wrap this thing up, because you can see the rounds of rain coming through here. This is just a different model, and again, favoring a drier Friday for you. Then another push of rain. See that right there? See how that line is enclosed? You've got that little circle. That's the low right there. And so that means it could get a little breezy. It's not as windy as some of the systems we've had here recently. On the back side of it, look what tries to show up there. Some wintry stuff getting delivered in here for late Sunday night going into Monday. Now, I'm not as worried about that this go around. We're kind of warm going into it. And could you get a little something to stick? Sure, it could happen on some, maybe a grassy surface or your car or something like that, but not much more than it. All right, rainfall totals. Let's look at the projections, and you can see that the European model says, you know what, I think a good 2 to 4 inches will be possible. The GFS with a new run aligns with that, with the heaviest swath. It's not as aggressive, but it still says at least 2, maybe close to 3 and beyond. So this is a good waterlogged pattern with local amounts that could be higher. We will keep you up to date on all of the issues out there. If we start to get any, you can find all of that information on WKYT.com, on your app, and through the weather app. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you.